Hi folks, welcome to Seattle Coffee Gear. My name is John. Today we're going to be talking about the new entry-level grinder from Eureka. It is the Eureka Club E. So let's talk about some of the stats on this grinder. This is a flat burr grinder. It has 60 millimeter burrs. It has a 280 watt motor. It comes in this nice black. It also comes in a gray. This is an aluminum case on it. It has those 60 millimeter burrs, which are steel burrs. It is a timer or a timed grinder for timed dosing. You have a setting for a single shot or a double shot or whatever time you want to set those for. Some of the features of it that are really nice would be this chute right here, so you can adjust where your grinds are coming out from. This is also adjustable, this fork right here, so you can get it to hold a portafilter. And you can have it do that hands-free. It also comes with all the other features that Eureka has become known for. That bottom burr is the adjustment burr, so you can take out the top burr, clean it out, put it all back together, and you don't lose your grind setting, which is a huge benefit. It has a nice light that shines right on your grinds while you're grinding. And then it also has Eureka's, I believe they call it their ACE system. It stands for anti-clumping and electrostaticity. Basically, that just means that the grinds come out super fluffy. They don't have a ton of static. They're not flying everywhere. Overall, I think this is going to be a great grinder at the price. There's not a whole lot in this kind of entry level. This would be a great decaf grinder or secondary grinder if you're at a cafe. It's not the fastest grinder in the world. I was testing it earlier, and with the dial-in that I had, it was about 16 seconds to get a double shot, which means it's not going to be your primary grinder if you're in a cafe, but it might be your decaf grinder, a secondary like single origin light roast coffee grinder, something like that. Why don't I go ahead and give you guys a quick little demo of it. You can see how fast it grinds, how fluffy the grinds are when it comes out, and then we'll actually pull a shot on our Giotto here, and you guys can see what the extraction looks like a little bit. All right, let's do some grinding. All right, let's get to some grinding. Now, as I said earlier, this grinder does have that nice adjustable hands-free feature. I calibrated it earlier specifically for this portafilter. Before I do that, I'm going to check my weight. Perfect. You can also hear how loud it is. It's not the quietest grinder out there, but it's also not the loudest grinder out there. And now you can get a view of just how those grounds look. Honestly, really nice, really fluffy. Doesn't have a lot of clumping. It also doesn't go everywhere. As you can see, it's all just really nicely concentrated in the basket here. That's honestly something that's almost unheard of at a grinder at this kind of starting point and range. I'm going to go ahead and finish on my dose here. The grinder also doesn't shake that much, so you can really actually utilize that hands-free feature. On some other grinders on the market, the higher powered grinders, because they have so much power, when you're grinding, you can actually knock your portafilter out of the grinder and it won't even hold it. So it being slow is kind of a benefit in some ways. Here's another view at those grounds, just so you can see exactly how fluffy those are. Looks like I was just about to run out of coffee there, but that was 21 grams of coffee, and I did 2 9.5 second doses. So it's not fast, like I said, but let's see how it looks. I forgot my portafilter, my tamper. And we got a nice bottomless portafilter here, so you can really get a judge of how the extraction looks under this. Hopefully my tamp's okay. I'm a little out of practice, but let's give it a shot. Pro tip, you can use these scales with this machine. Just be really careful that they don't get wet, otherwise they will break. That looks pretty nice to me. It's got really great consistency. I don't see a lot of channeling with it. My grind could probably be a little bit coarser to kind of slow down that extraction. But yeah, it looked pretty good to me. I am already super caffeinated, so I am not going to try that shot. But thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment down below with your questions, subscribe to our channel, and be on the lookout for other new reviews, tips and tricks that we're always posting, and just have a great rest of the day.